Well, Michigan's U.S. Senator Carl Levin has held his position for 35 years. Now, one lawmaker wants to limit the time members of Congress can serve. ABC 12's Washington correspondent Lauren Adams has the story you will only see on ABC 12.
How much time should one person be allowed to serve in Congress? One lawmaker says he has the answer.
12 years and you're out.
Pennsylvania Congressman Tom Marino has been in office for 3 years. He wants to amend the Constitution to include 12-year limits for members of Congress. That's 6 terms as a member of the House and 2 terms as a member of the Senate.
This fact of staying here and making this a career is not what the framers of the Constitution intended.
Marino says imposing term limits would create a more efficient environment in Washington.
The gridlock and the bottleneck here is so bad that it's going to destroy the economy. So if people know that they're here for only 12 years, they can get their work done and get out.
Ohio Congresswoman Marcy Kaptur, who has been in office for 31 years, disagrees. She says it takes time to get things done on Capitol Hill, and sometimes 12 years just isn't enough.
In the World War II Memorial Bill, it took us 17 years. From the moment the bill was introduced, it took almost a decade for all the relevant pieces of legislation to be passed and the memorial ultimately to be built and dedicated. You don't do anything great here in just a couple years.
Kaptur said it's up to the voters to decide if they want their representatives and senators to stay in power.
I think elections are our term limits.
This is an election year, so voters will have the chance to decide if they're ready for some new faces on Capitol Hill. Reporting in Washington.